Hello and welcome. As a hotel AI expert, I'm truly pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to this part of your online learning journey. We're here to support your growth in this amazing industry. You know, the role of a general manager has become more complex, more crucial than ever before. So in this explainer, we're going to break down what it really takes to go from being a good GM to a truly great one. Let's dive in.
This quote right here, this is really our foundation. It just perfectly sums up the three things every successful GM has to master: leading people, putting the customer at the center of everything, and having that deep, real-world hospitality expertise. See, this isn't just about managing a building. It's about blending the art of leadership with the science of business. Think of it like a three-legged stool. If one of those legs is weak, the whole thing just collapses.
Okay, so here's how we're going to tackle this. We've built this around 4 key pillars. We'll start with what's arguably the most important: leading the team. Then we'll move to championing the guest, driving the business, and finally innovating for the future. Each one builds on the last, and it'll all bring us to our final section on what it means to be a truly complete leader in this industry.
All right, first up, Pillar 1, leading the team. Now, you've probably heard this a million times, but I'm telling you, it is the absolute truth. The heart of any hotel is its people. You could have the most beautiful, most luxurious property in the world, but without a passionate, motivated team, it's really just bricks and mortar. That unforgettable hospitality experience, it always starts from within.
So the big question is, how do you build that amazing team? Well, it all starts with the culture. A GM's job isn't just to manage people. It's to inspire a culture where excellence is the norm. That means setting crystal clear goals so everyone, from the front desk to housekeeping, is pulling in the exact same direction. It means fostering real collaboration, not just siloed departments. And, so importantly, it means investing in your people by developing their skills. A team that feels valued, that feels like you've got their back, that is your single greatest asset.
And that leads us perfectly into Pillar 2, championing the guest. Because once you've got that strong, motivated team in place, the focus naturally shifts outward, to the whole reason your hotel even exists. Every single decision, I mean everything, from the thread count of the sheets to the way a doorman says hello, it all has to be seen through the eyes of your guest.
Engineering that perfect experience really comes down to a few key things. And we're not talking about some big abstract theory here. This is about what you do day in and day out. You have to provide top-notch training for everyone. You need rock-solid, clear protocols for when things go wrong, and they will, so your team can turn a complaint into a moment that actually builds loyalty. But at its core, it's about embedding this customer-first mindset so deep that every single employee feels empowered to make a guest stay absolutely unforgettable.
Okay, now let's pivot to Pillar 3, driving the business. Because let's be honest, a hotel isn't just a welcoming home away from home. It is a complex, multi-million-dollar business. The GM is the CEO of that business, and you are responsible for its financial health and operational success. This is where sharp strategic thinking has to meet flawless day-to-day execution.
This table really breaks down that whole balancing act, because that's what it is. One minute you're deep in a P&L statement, and the next you're working with the operations team to speed up room turnover. Then you're brainstorming with sales and marketing on a new campaign, all while making sure your digital presence on social media is actually bringing in new customers. A great GM has to be fluent in all of these languages.
And that focus on digital brings us right to our final pillar, innovating for the future. The hospitality industry, as you know, never ever stands still. What guests expect, the technology we use, market trends, it's all constantly changing. A great GM isn't just managing the hotel of today. They are actively building the hotel of tomorrow.
I mean, just look at this comparison. It tells the entire story, doesn't it? On one side, you have the past, manual processes, constantly putting out fires. On the other, you have today and tomorrow, a smart, tech-enhanced operation. We're talking integrated software, automation, digital amenities that make the guest experience seamless. The difference is just night and day. But you know, innovation isn't just about plugging in new technology. It's a mindset. It's about things like implementing sustainable practices that a whole new generation of travelers really cares about. It means staying ahead of the curve, not just reacting to it. And critically, it means building your professional network. Some of the best ideas you'll ever have will come from conversations with your peers, keeping you on that cutting edge.
So, we've covered our 4 pillars: team, guest, business, and future. But what's the glue that holds it all together? Well, the foundation for all these skills isn't a strategy or a system. It really comes down to the personal character of the leader. Let's talk about the traits that make a complete leader.
In the end, it really all boils down to this. Beyond all the strategies, all the spreadsheets, a great general manager is just an exceptional problem solver. They can look at a complicated mess, figure out a clear solution, and then make it happen. And just as important, they can handle the incredible stress that comes with the job with total composure. That grace under pressure, that's what gives your team confidence. It's what reassures guests when things, inevitably, don't go as planned.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about as you move forward in your careers. In a world where technology and guest expectations are changing faster than ever, which of these pillars, the team, the guest, the business, or the future, do you think will be the most important for the next generation of great hoteliers? The answer you come to will probably shape your own path to success. Thank you.